Hey, what's up, guys? This is King Mateus 5 here, and today I'm going to be doing an election prediction of Julian Castro versus Donald Trump in 2020. So, in case you don't know, Julian Castro is a Democrat from Texas, a reliably Republican state, who has a very strong appeal to the Hispanic population, but kind of weak to the really weak to the white population. So we'll see how that goes. The results of this election may look very weird. You may see Castro doing very well in the South, while Trump is doing very well in the North. I know, really weird. So if we go through this map, but first I want to say that Julian Castro, Kamala Harris, people like that can really only appeal to the minority population. They might they have a chance of beating Trump in 2024. They still have a chance in 2020, but it's kind of low because of course the minority turnout is very powerful, but it's not powerful enough. It is powerful enough, but not as powerful as it would be in 2024. Let's just go through this split. Let's go from the West. Of course, the West goes to Castro. It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what appeal he has, it'll go to him. So yeah, let's keep going through this. Nevada, that will definitely go to Castro because of his Hispanic appeal. Remember, he's from Texas. Yeah, this is pretty much a map of all the solid states. So let's keep going through. He already has broken the 200 delegate mark. So some states that I usually make battlegrounds may not be battlegrounds, and some states that are never battlegrounds will be battlegrounds. It's gonna be really twisted up. Iowa's safe for Trump. Everything else is battleground. Oh no, sorry. Forgot about Texas. The Rust Belt is all battlegrounds because of Castro's weak appeal, and many states in the South with Hispanic populations that are normally red are battlegrounds because of Castro's strong appeal. So we go through the South. I see Arizona going to Castro, by a very large margin because of his strong appeal. Colorado, I think, will narrowly go to him just because it's generally more democratic. But again, he really kind of has a weak appeal to the white population. Not exactly that, but it's just Trump's appeal is really strong. So some of the parts of the East, I see going for Trump. The areas where you really just see white population. Ohio, I see going to Trump. It's mostly conservative. It really only go to a really strong candidate. Florida, I definitely see going to Castro by a big margin because of the Hispanic appeal. Leave Texas for later. If we go to the whole Rust Belt, Wisconsin, I see going to Trump, and that would mean Pennsylvania would be going to Trump. Minnesota, they're both more reliable to the Democrats. But in this case, I see Michigan going to Trump and Minnesota going for Castro. Let me think quickly. Mm, let me think about Minnesota for a moment. It went for Hillary very narrowly in 2020. 2016. It is slowly trending more Republican. Don't have a man. Maybe it will go to him actually. It's kind of looking similar to 2016, except Hillary didn't do as well. So it really comes down to Texas. Go for Trump, he wins. Go for Castro, he wins. So Trump isn't very popular there, but it's been his approval rating there has been steadily rising. It generally leans more Republican. It leans more Republican, but not as much anymore. Castro is from there and has a large Hispanic population, so it's hard to call. And in most of these predictions in 2020, for candidates to have certain appeals, I tend to make Texas a battleground because it will be very close. Romney won Texas in 2012 by 16%, while in 16, uh, Trump versus Hillary, you could see Trump only won by 8%. That's twice as less. That's a big deal. So if anything, the Republican in 2020 would probably win Texas by just a few, like 1 or 2%, maybe even less than 1%. So if we look at somebody like Castro, who's from there, and he has a very strong appeal to Hispanic population, he himself is Hispanic, it could actually go to him. That's giving him a victory. So thanks for watching this video, guys, and bye.